Hello everyone and welcome back to DFM TV. I am Dan the Firestick Man, your source for entertainment, and today we're going to be talking about a brand new update that was launched by Amazon, and it brought in some new features, and I want to talk to you guys about one specific feature that was brought in. I'll talk to you guys about the other features in different videos, but I'm trying to make this as quick as possible, and I'm also really quick going to show you how to get these updates on your Fire TV or Fire Stick if you haven't gotten them just yet. This new feature that I want to talk about is regarding to the speed test on your Fire TV device. This is great information for those of you that are wondering the quality of picture that you can get on your Fire TV or Fire Stick without any interruptions. It's also great to know how much internet speed is running through your Fire Stick to determine if you have to reset your modem or router in order to increase that speed so you can get a better viewing experience with your Fire TV and Fire Sticks. So stay tuned. I'll make this as quick as possible, painless as possible, and let's get started. The first thing I want to show you is how to get the updates done on your Fire TV, especially if you've never done it. You may have to repeat this process several times in order to make sure that you're fully up to date, but all you're going to do is you're going to hit the home button on the remote and you're going to go to the right to settings. Once you're over settings, you're going to go down into the right to My Fire TV. Once you're there, you're going to go ahead and click on About. And down here in the bottom, it's going to either say check for updates, but if there's already an update ready to be installed, it'll say install update, either or. Go ahead and click on it. And now it's going to go start checking for updates. If it starts installing the update, it's going to do that. For those of you that haven't done it in a while, you're going to repeat this process over and over again. It may reboot the Fire Stick as a new update installs, but then you have to go back to settings, My Fire TV, About, and all the way at the bottom, either check for updates or install update. Repeat that process, and if at any point anything gets frozen, where like check for updates gets created out, you see nothing happening on the screen, make sure you just hit the back button one time, and you're gonna go down and you're gonna click on restart, not reset, okay? Restart, and then you're gonna click on restart again, and that's gonna restart the Fire Stick. Once it reboots, it'll take you right back to the home screen like here. You're gonna go back to the right, down to My Fire TV, About, and then go to the very bottom and check for updates. And what we're looking for at the very end to know that your Fire Stick is completely up to date, it's when it says right here, your Fire TV is up to date. That is the key to making sure your Fire TV is completely up to date. Now, what you see here in this update, in this new feature, even if your Fire TV is up to date and you do not see that feature, it just means in the area that you're in, that Amazon update hasn't been launched to your area, because they kind of launch it in waves. They kind of hit one region, a couple of states here, a couple of states there. Depending on what country, you may wait a little longer, or you might already have it. So if you don't have it just yet, it is a waiting game. You just keep doing this, going back to your Fire Stick and making sure that it's always up to date, and then when the feature is released in your area, you will see this new feature that I'm about to show you. Now this feature, again, it's a speed test feature. In order to get to it, it's super simple. Hit the home button and you're going to go to the right to settings. You're going to go down and you're going to go to the right to network. You're going to click on network. As soon as you click on network, you're already going to be connected to your network. It's a little side note that you guys need to know. On a Fire TV, Fire Stick, anything that has to do with Fire devices, you always want to be connected to the 5G in order to get the best performance. If you're having really bad internet connections and you get good internet speeds from your internet provider, it's due to you being connected to the 2.4 gigahertz frequency. You need to be connected to the 5G in order to get the best. And I'm talking about there's a huge difference going from the 2.4 to the 5G. So make sure that you connect to that. For those of you that are having issues connecting your Fire Stick to the 5G, I do have other videos here on my channel. Make sure to subscribe, like, comment, and everything on this video. And if you leave me a comment below that you need that video, and you can't find it on the list, I'll go ahead and send you the link to it so you guys know exactly what to do to get your Fire TV back to the 5G network. Now that you're over your connection here, all you're going to do is you're going to look at your remote. And if you look at the instructions on the right-hand side here, it says press the play pause button, and that's this button on the remote right here, to check the network status. Okay, let's just go ahead and click on the play pause button, and when you do, you're gonna get this screen. As soon as you get this screen, you already know that you got this new update. Otherwise, it's going to look totally different. And one thing you want to focus on when you're on the screen is also, this is going to show you what network you're connected to here in parentheses on the very top. Okay, so as you can see, mine is connected to the 5GHz. That's the 5 gigahertz. That's what you guys want to be at. All of you, regardless of where you are, you want to be connected to the 5GHz network. If it says 2.4, that's going to be the major source of connectivity issues with your Fire Stick. So make sure that you check out that other video, and I'll show you how to get your Fire Stick to get connected to the 5GHz. All right, so now that you're there, the main thing is the speed test. And you can see at the bottom it says advanced and it says run speed test. I'm going to work my way to run speed test. Click on it, and immediately on the right hand side you see that little circle going in there in the middle where it says network download speed. It is doing a speed test, but I don't want you guys to get discouraged based on the information this Fire Stick is going to give you, because I do not believe that is accurate information, and this is based on years of experience and running my internet to the very limit on what I can do and not do. And as you can see right now, my internet speed read 247 megabytes per second, and I'm paying for 400 megabytes per second. Now, I happen to have over 50 devices connected to my router. So my internet speeds are not always going to run at 400, although they're pretty good considering how many devices I have. But long story short, 247, it's plenty of internet speed to run 4K quality. And this is the part where I wanted to get to you guys, where I don't think it's 100% accurate. And that has to do with where it says, based on your latest speed sets results, your internet speed can support up to 1080p video quality without interruptions. That's not accurate. 247 megabytes per second will run 4K quality without interruptions just the same. Okay, and I, big movie watcher, big TV show watcher here in my house, and all my TVs, even my downstairs that may not get 247, are running at 4K quality all the time. So don't get discouraged by that. I guess they want you over 300. I think it's a default that they have. As long as it's 300 megabytes, then they'll 4K. No. And it also depends on where you're getting your video or show from, how large the stream is, and if it's being broadcast in 4K or not. But any speeds over 200, I'm going to even go further and say any speeds over 150 megabytes per second will get you 4K quality. So don't be discouraged by it saying 1080p. You guys are fine. This is just to make sure you're getting a good internet speed amount going through your Fire Stick, and it's also good to know if you need to reset your modem or router so that internet speed will go up. As a matter of fact, if I reset my modem and router, my internet speed will go up here, but I don't need to because that's plenty for what I'm looking for. Another side note, really quick guys, just because you're getting an internet speed coming through here does not mean that it is accurate 100%. This is a good feature to have. Overall, it works, but sometimes it can read 200 and 300, but it's working. I mean, it's lagging on everything, and that's, again, it's reading that amount, but it's not a steady connection, and that has to do with your router connecting to your Fire Stick. So even though you may be getting 150, 200, 300, 400 megabytes per second, if your Fire Stick is running really bad and it is connected to the 5G, then what you need to do is reset your modem, reset your router, and then after that reset, the last thing you need to do is restart your Fire Stick. It may read the same internet speed, maybe a little more, maybe a little less, but the functionality of it's going to work a lot better because now we got a fresh, steady connection going into the Fire Stick. I hope all these things have helped. I'm not going to get too much more into it. This is just plenty of information for you guys to know. But check out that new update. You guys know how to do it. Don't forget, before you leave, to subscribe, like, share, comment on this video. Ring that bell notification. Keep me going, guys. I really appreciate it. And in the meantime, you guys have been watching DFM TV. I am Dan, the Fire Stick Man, your source for entertainment. And until the next video, happy streaming.